Tonight, a Justice Department veteran is speaking out after being abruptly fired this week. As CBS's Scott MacFarlane reports, she is one of several officials terminated since last month, all tied to the January 6 insurrection prosecutions.
Patty Hartman spent nearly 20 years serving the U.S. Justice Department, a civil servant who loved the mission.
I am not political. I do not serve a president or a party. I serve the American people.
The mission was cut short Monday when Hartman was fired by a letter from Attorney General Pam Bondi.
It's hard to understand why or how it's okay to remove people from their job for doing their job.
You posted that we're driving straight toward an abyss. What do you mean?
The rules don't exist anymore. The laws don't seem to exist anymore.
Hartman is the fourth person fired since early June who helped work the largest prosecution in American history, the prosecution of Trump supporters who stormed the U.S. Capitol and beat police officers January 6th. But Hartman's case is different. She wasn't a prosecutor or an FBI agent. She was a public relations administrator, sending out her boss's news releases and helping with the content for a website and database of January 6 cases, which the Trump administration has taken offline.
There used to be a line. There used to be a very distinct separation between the White House and the Department of Justice because one should not interfere with the work of the other.
You think that line's gone?
That line is very definitely gone.
The other three recently fired officials were prosecutors who helped the agency secure a perfect 100% conviction rate in January 6th jury trials.
That I will faithfully execute.
Days after President Trump took the oath, an acting top prosecutor in D.C. fired others who'd worked Capitol riot cases.
One of the reasons I want to tell my story is because I want to give voice to the people who also have lost their jobs or who are there and feel powerless to talk about what's going on in the office.
Are they fearful?
I think a lot of people are afraid for their jobs right now. I think there's no doubt about that.
So, Scott, what is the Justice Department saying about all this?
Yeah, we asked for comment on Patty Hartman's firing and the other recent firings, and they did not respond to our request for comment. Broadly speaking, Maurice, the president, his allies have argued the January 6 prosecutions were politicization of the weaponization of the Department of Justice, that it was political. That being said, Patty Hartman is going to try to fight this, trying to take a legal action to get her job back, and hopefully, she says, send a message to the Department of Justice on behalf of her former colleagues.
All right. Scott MacFarlane in D.C. tonight. Thank you.